Annie's Pet by Barbara Brenner, illustrated by Jack Ziegler. On her birthday, Annie went to the zoo. That's where she got a great idea. "I have 5 birthday dollars," she said to her family. "I'm going to buy an animal." Annie didn't know what kind of animal she wanted, but she knew what kind of animal she didn't want. "I don't want a bear," she said. "Bears are too hairy." "I don't want a snake." "You can't take a snake for a walk." "Try not to buy too big an animal," said her father. "You don't want too small an animal," said her mother. "Get a wild animal," said her brother. "I don't want a wild animal," said Annie. "I want a pet." The next day, Annie put on her hat and her backpack. "So long, everybody," she said. "I'm going to buy my pet." Annie walked down the street until she came to a house. There was a girl with a bird in front of the house. The bird gave Annie an idea. Annie called to the girl, "Will you sell that bird for $5? "Not for $1,000,000. I love my bird." "But I need a pet to love too," said Annie. "Try the pet store," said the girl, and she went inside with her bird. Annie walked a little more. She came to a toy store. The store gave her an idea. "Do you have any toys for pets?" she asked the man inside. "All kinds," said the man. "Swings, rings, bells, balls." "I'll take a ball." "That will be $1, said the man. Annie gave the man $1. She still had $4. Annie walked a little more. She came to a gift shop. A pretty tan cat was sitting in the window. Annie went into the shop. "How much is that cat in the window?" she asked the woman. "That cat is not for sale," said the woman. "We do not sell pets, but we do sell pet collars." "Now that's a great idea," said Annie. "A collar, not too big, not too small." Annie bought a collar for $1. She still had $3. Annie walked a little more. She went into a store in a shopping mall. She saw a nice red pet dish and a nice red pet leash. They each cost $1. Annie bought the dish and the leash. "Now I have all the things I need for my pet," she said. Annie's long walk had made her very hungry, so she stopped to buy a little snack. It only cost $1. At last, Annie came to the pet store. She looked in the window. There were pets of every size and kind. "This is it," she cried. "This is where I'll buy my pet." Annie reached into her backpack to get her money, but the money was gone. She thought about what she had spent. $1 for a toy, $1 for a collar, $1 for a dish, $1 for a leash, and $1 for a double-dip cone. 5. Annie had spent all 5 birthday dollars. Annie sat down on a stone step to have a good cry. But then she looked up and read a sign that said, "Give a pet a home." That's when Annie got the greatest idea of all. She jumped up and ran inside. "I'm looking for a pet," said Annie. "Can you give a pet a good home?" asked the woman behind the desk. "Yes," said Annie. "I have a collar, a toy, a dish, and a leash for my pet. But I don't have any money." "Do you have love?" asked the woman. "Oh, yes, I have a lot of that," said Annie. "Then I have just the pet for you." And she did.